During the corona crisis, like in any difficult time, a lot depends on your perspective. Someone can look out their window on a beautiful moonlit night and can only see mud and rocks and dirt. Another person can look out that very same window and see the moon and the stars. How you look at something tells a lot about who you are and what you can do. Mark Twain used to say, everybody complains about the weather, but no one does anything about it. Well, we don't want to be as Christians those people who might from time to time complain about the weather, about the coronavirus, and do nothing. It is perhaps for difficult times such as this that the Lord called us. There's a story about a military chaplain in the First Gulf War. During a staff meeting, he turned to his commander and said, "This is a godless and forsaken place." And the commander said to him, "It's your job to bring God here." It's our job to make sure our perspective is not simply one of fear or trepidation or complaining about the soul hope. Be full of faith. Now, carrying your cross and being hopeful people is not a passive. It is not just complaining about the weather, about the situation, but it is an active thing. What can I do to make it better? What is the Lord calling for me? What does He want from me, even if it's to cheer up my neighbors with a joke over the phone? Even if it's a smile as someone passes me in another car? Or keeping my distance in the park and trying to get some exercise? I wave at my neighbors who are so far away. You've heard me tell the story of the Franciscan nun in Minnesota who, following a tornado and seeing the suffering of her brothers and sisters, said, "I have to do something." And she started, with the help of an agnostic doctor, one of the best hospitals in the history of humanity, called the Mayo Clinic. The Mayo Clinic, which has about 4,500 physicians, 58,000 health staff, and over 3,000 research doctors and assistants. This was because she didn't just look at the suffering, she didn't just look at the devastation. She was not someone who was a prognosticator and said, "Oh, look how bad things are." Never let the pain and fear imprison your heart to inaction. Never let sarcasm take the place of thoughtful reflection in prayer. Learn in these uncertain times, when only uncertainty is certain, that our God is a God that relieves our pain, gives us solution, and gives us the ability to make things better. There is a reason God gave us a brain, and a reason that He gave us a heart, that we might work with God in partnership to make every situation better. So let's not just complain about the weather. Let's try to make the situation a little bit more bearable and a little bit more comfortable. Slava Isusu Christu.